Okay, so that's the last thing we have to do then.
So then we sign that. I will submit the rest of the docs tomorrow to WFG. I'm done with them. Once I submit these docs.
Hi, it's Matt Edwards, Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Monday, May 16th, 2022. The address we're inspecting today is 3894 Northwest 1st Court, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97124. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the crawl space cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it's to be noted that some of these sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Now this is a video inspection from the crawl space cleanout headed towards the street or the cul-de-sac in front of the house. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup. A little bit of marginal pitch. Let's backtrack just a touch here. Right as we transitioned to 3034, there was a little bit of marginal pitch there. Very, very minor. We'll be curious to see when we turn off the water how that area reacts. We're also transitioning, so this signifies a couple of things. This signifies transitioning pipe size, so we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. Signifies transitioning pipe materials, ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into a branch off of the city lateral. Even though we entered in the city lateral piping here, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility. So our transition is 42 feet to 3034. Here's another area where a little bit of marginal pitch, and again we'll be curious to see when we turn off the water how this area reacts also. If you turn off the water and everything drains out of there, then you're feeling better about things, but a little bit of marginal pitch to keep an eye on. Call it the city lateral at 42 or 72 feet. So we transitioned to 3034 at 42 feet, and we dropped in the city lateral at 72 feet. This will be the end officially of buyer owner responsibility, 72 feet away from the house. So we started in 3-inch ABS, we transitioned to 4-inch 30-34, and then we dropped into this, the city lateral at 72 feet. This is the lateral piping running through the middle of the cul-de-sac out there. This is the pipe that the homes in the neighborhood, or at least the homes on the street, are tying into. And again, this is the end officially of owner-buyer responsibility. So we're going to turn off the water, we're going to wait a couple of minutes, we're going to drain everything out, we're going to look at the pipe one more time in reverse. So we're going to run a couple of tests on these areas of marginal pitch. Okay, so I'm going to turn the microphone on as we're doing the pullback. These were some of the areas. There was a little bit of marginal pitch through these areas. It looks like we're getting some good news. For the most part, it looks like it has drained out. Maybe a little bit of residual stuff there, but very, very minor. So again, we recommend monitoring. We recommend keeping an eye on this pipe. We want to have a sewer scope performed, probably every 2 to 3 years. Keep an eye on there. And if conditions ever worsen, then at some point the repairs could be required. But as of right now, there's just a little bit, with the water off, for the most part, everything drains out of there. Just a little bit of residual stuff hanging on. Very, very minor. Let's hang there for a second. Other way? Other way?
Yeah, that's only a question.
Forward? More? 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 More?
Can you stand
More?
on the carpet?
One more?
Yeah, just be
And again, for the most part, everything has drained out, but just a little bit of residual stuff hanging on there. Very minor. We would recommend monitoring. We recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things. But as of right now, if you take a snapshot of the property currently today, that is certainly not enough standing water to necessitate needing a repair at this point.